Welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to talk you through how to understand home reports and the benefits of understanding what a home report is and how you can use this to your advantage when buying your first home in Scotland. The first thing that we'll go through, I'll talk you through what a home report actually is, and then I'll go on to explain it in a little bit more detail. And then I'll talk you through some key hints and tips that could help you when you're planning to buy your first home. But what a home report is, it's essentially a document that tells you what you need to know about a house. It's just a generalised document, so it's not a full survey in any way. But there's three main components to the home report. So you've got your single survey, your EPC, which is your energy certificate, and your property questionnaire. The single survey is the one that you're looking out for the most. That's the one that you're probably going to spend the most amount of time reading. This is a detailed report on the general condition of the property. Then you've got the EPC, which is the energy report or the energy performance certificate. And this provides an energy efficiency rating on your home and how, with hints and tips on how you can improve that. And you've also got the property questionnaire. This provides useful information about the property from the current owners. So what I'll do is, those are the three main parts, and I'll break it down into the key elements of it, talk you through the key things to look out for, and give you some hints and tips towards the end of the episode. So firstly, let's talk about the single survey. So the single survey, when you're reading through this, you'll see areas of the property graded either 1, 2 or 3. If it's graded 1, it means it's generally in good condition, and if it's in number 2 or 3, if it's 2, it means that it could need work in the future, and if it's number 3, it means that there's immediate repairs required. What you can do when you're reviewing the home report is review anything that's got a 2 or a 3 to help you understand how much it's actually going to cost you when you buy the property. If there's a lot of 3s on there, it's probably going to cost you immediately after buying the property quite a bit of money, depending on where they are and what it is that needs done. So take that into consideration. The key kind of things that I always look out for on home reports is things like the construction type. So what's the construction type of the property? Is it standard construction? Is it going to be standard costs to get these things replaced? Or is it non-standard? So that could mean that it might cost you a little bit more to get these things done. Things like the roof, if there's problems with the roof, that could cause further problems down the line. Looking out for these kind of things are key. There will be a part of the home report that says if the property is mortgageable or not. That's one of the first things that I check out as well. And it's usually in the general remarks from the valuer. And it usually says something along the lines of, this mortgage is suitable security for lenders based on their internal criteria, something along those lines. And something that's been cropping up in recent years is cladding. So keep an eye out for that. If there's any cladding on the property, as it may require an additional survey to get done on it. The EPC certificate, so this is the energy performance certificate that gives the energy rating. This rates the property's efficiency, and it gives you hints and tips on how to make the property more efficient. And it also gives you an example of costs involved in getting these kind of things done. Something that's not widely known about the Energy Performance Certificate or the EPC rating is that this rating can actually dictate and determine what mortgage deals are available to you. The better the rating, generally speaking, you'll have access to exclusive deals from some lenders who are trying to promote the green services. Then what you've got is you've got the property questionnaire. So this is completed by the seller of the property, and it will include things like the council tax bandings, if there's been any alterations to the property, type of heating systems that's there. So if it's gas central heating, if it's oil, and it will go into a bit of detail about the parking facilities. I would recommend reading through this because it will give you a good overview of the property. So here are some of my key tips when reviewing the home report. So number 1 is review it before you go to viewings. Make sure that you know what it is that you're going to be looking out for. If you need a copy of a checklist for house viewings, let me know. I can get one over to you. But essentially, you should be reviewing the home report prior to going out to view the house so that you can look out for things that are maybe getting flagged in there. Don't forget that it's not a comprehensive survey. It is just an overview of what's going on. So you might want to consider getting a comprehensive survey in certain areas if it's flagged in the home report. For example, you might want to consider full structural report and a timber report on it. And don't forget to get the report reviewed by your broker or your advisor. They see home reports all the time. I know it's something that I do for all of my clients before submitting a mortgage application, is to make sure that that home report is going to be suitable for the lender specifically, and then flag anything into the client to make sure that they know about it before they buy the house. But that's it from today. If you do find this useful, as always, don't forget to give it a like and please subscribe.